Hey y'all, it's Restored Valor. I just want to talk about a promotion ceremony I just went to that made me think about things you may not know about people, and that it's okay to share your story with your troops, with your team leaders. I had a speaking role in the promotion ceremony, so I appreciated that. For those that may not be familiar, a promotion ceremony in the military, depending on the organization, depending on the branch, they're different, but they're similar. Oftentimes you'll have a guest speaker or a presiding officer. And in this promotion ceremony, that presiding officer shared a lot of information about the person getting promoted. And it was awesome because we got to see and hear about some of the great things they've done. Now, obviously knowing that this person is a strong leader, but not knowing the backstory and not really knowing some of the details of places they've been, things they've done within their lane and outside of their lane that have shaped them as a person, as a human, as a leader. It kind of made me think about what we don't know and what we don't talk about. I got home, I wanted to make a video. I wanted to say, as a leader, it's okay to share experiences with your troops. You might forge some connections that you may not have known about previously, or locations that you've been to, or deployments you've been on, or things of that nature. You should build an environment where you can share those stories and build that common ground, build that open communication that they can feel comfortable asking you about your experiences. And somebody could say, oh, hey, yeah, I was at Bagram, or hey, I was at Camp Buka, or I was at Al-Assad, or I was at these locations that are overseas. Even in the civilian world, because you can say, hey, I used to work at Capital One. Oh, man, I used to work at Chase. Oh, my buddy worked at Chase. Where? Oh, that was in blah, blah, blah location. Hey, Jerry used to work there, right? Yeah, he's still there. Or hey, Samantha retired, whatever the case may be. And it may take a situation like a promotion ceremony to bring out some of that information. We may have crossed paths without even knowing it. It's not a bragging thing. It's not a boastful thing. It's just to let people know that some of the things you've done and some of the experiences you've had, and have a genuine interest in their experiences and the things that they've done. Then it may help frame some of the questions that I can ask you as a leader, as a troop, or as a team member. Build those common bonds and ties. That makes a stronger team. It's okay to share them with your people. We can have a community that's more effective versus just a bunch of strangers that work together on this project, on this task, or on this priority, or this mission. So as a leader, make sure you're building that team dynamic. When you're asking people about their experience, they appreciate it, and then they get to share some of their skill sets, some of their knowledge, some of their abilities. And on the receiving end, you get to grow and learn as a leader more about your team. And in that instance, you can understand where somebody may be more effective, or you can see that they may need growth in certain areas because they may have a lot of experience in this one lane, but lanes 2 and 3, they may need a little more push. You can challenge them to help build them up and grow them as an up and coming leader to be more effective. Appreciate y'all, appreciate the support. Thanks for sharing, thanks for the comments, thanks for the DMs. And if you have ideas or ways that we can grow, or areas that you want me to talk about, or you want to talk about with me, I'm open, I'm game. Please share this with somebody who's up and coming in their leadership journey, or other leaders who may need to see this, people who may need that little bit of push to share things with their teams or share things with their leadership. So that's all I got for today. I appreciate y'all stopping in, and I'll see you next video on Restored Valor.